Today I was giving a TEDx talk in Charlottesville, Virginia about the World Peace Game, a geopolitical simulation I invented in 1978, and 3 of my students who played many years ago joined me to give that talk on stage today.
Yeah, so a lot of my speech is just kind of, my life story and my journey to college, so that was hard for me to kind of just say it in a way that, one, was not a sob story, because that's not what I wanted, but also kind of coming from a place of like, this was my past, but I'm like better than it now. So it was kind of, that was a challenge to tell your story, but kind of in a humbling way.
I am talking about a theater project that I did with homeless women in substance abuse recovery who created an original play and took it to the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C.
I'm talking about toilets. There's nothing better to talk about than the thing that all of us take for granted. I am not a planner, so my preparation drives the TEDx committee crazy because I'm always behind.
I'm an actor by trade in Washington, D.C., and I really believe in rehearsing. So I was super happy that at TEDx, that's part of how they prepare speakers.
I'm a professional actor, and I've been acting professionally since I was a child. So I come from the world of theater. So how I prepared for this was really doing work with an organization called the Ariel Group, where we train corporate executives around the world for personal presence and communication skills.
This may sound strange, but the less preparation for me, the better. It's more a thing of talking in the moment, responding from your heart as the room and the people feel. Of course, there's some background, but it always comes from that space and time in the moment.
What I've done is I met with all of the storytellers several times, and I've listened to them. I've listened to their story, and I've given them first feedback on what I'm hearing. And then I will work on ways to bring out the power of the story and the humor of the story.
So I actually met with my speaker coach like 3 days ago. So up until 3 days before the event, it was just kind of me on my own, and he gives suggestions, but it's kind of, we have to write our own speeches and practice it ourselves.
Wherever you are, we take you where we are and just move forward. So using the skills from theater and also really using a strengths-based approach, which means starting with what's working. Always with what's working, feed the health, and then, slowly that will sort of pull the rest of it up.
Hey. 30 seconds right before going out when they were micing me, it was like a brief moment of terror. But once you get out there, it was okay. It felt good. And now that it's over, cheers.
I felt really good. The audience was so receptive and warm, and I know they received the students well, so I couldn't have gotten a better receptive opening to come into. So I think with the students leading the way, as they did in the World Peace Game, you can hardly fail.
I felt excited to be able to give it. It was fun to be able to do it in front of a live crowd, a big crowd. It was scary. But, for me, it's about being grateful for the opportunity to get the message out, and yeah, couldn't have been more honored to be here at TEDx.
So nervous, like all day, all morning. I had like 3 bananas, hadn't eaten anything else. So I was really, really nervous, but as soon as I kind of got on the stage, the audience is just smiling at you the whole time, and they want you to do well. So just having that really receptive audience really helped to calm my nerves instantly. It's nice to be able to kind of breathe now, and speakers, as they've been finishing, having going up in the speaker lounge, saying, "Oh, it's so great to be done," and we're all just sitting there like, oh, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. But it's nice that it's all over. So I think we have a lot to be proud of. So celebrations are definitely in order.